Hello, everyone, and welcome to First20 here on Stephen Plays. My name is Stephen George. I play video games, and every Friday it's the first 20 minutes or so of a game. Today, we are playing Dicey Dungeons. This was recently sent to me by Mtan, one of our patrons, and it is a deck-building roguelike game. I've played games similar to this in the past. The art style is really cool. The game is also performing very well. Like in terms of reviews, I think it came out in like August, so it's had a few months to gain some traction. Currently, it's only on PC, Mac, and Linux. I'm playing the PC version, but it's coming in 2020 to iOS, Android, and Switch, which is exciting. Otherwise, I don't know a whole lot about it, so let's jump in. Welcome to Dicey Dungeons! The only game show where you could win your heart's greatest desire. But will you fulfill your dreams or your nightmares? Let's find out with our host for this evening, and for eternity, it's Lady Luck. I really like this. Like, tonally, this is very different from, like, Slay the Spire. Thank you all, my dears and my darlings, and welcome back to my labyrinth of endless terror. Will our newest contestants win big or lose it all? I don't want to die. Let's find out as we meet the warrior. Whoa, my dice. Yes, dear, that's how this works. Tell me, warrior, what secret emptiness has driven you to risk eternal imprisonment at the hands of fate? What? My dear, what are you playing for today? Oh, I'm playing to win a monster truck and to become the strongest man in the world. Inspirational. Well, you know what we say here in Dicey Dungeons. Luck might be against you, but it's too late to change your mind now. Okay, so this is set up, you know, pretty similar to how some of these other games are. Click on the chest to walk over to it. You have found sword. Okay. It's an enemy. Charge. Space Marine level 1. Fight. You're new contestant. Time to fire up the plasma blaster again. Drag your dice to the sword to use it. So this is a slot for a dice. Nice. Because you used a 5, that did 5 damage. Okay. Now it's his turn. Click end turn when you're ready. So I have nothing else to do. End turn. Oh, that's a yikes. Yikes. When that thing hits 0, it's going to hurt. So that's how many he has to roll in order to do 10 damage. You rolled a 1. It's okay, this happens from time to time. The warrior has a special ability. You can re-roll up to 3 times a turn. That's really good. Okay. A 4, try again. A 3, one more try. A 6! Now we use it on the sword. 6 damage. Okay, end turn. Oh, that's not good. You have exceeded 11. Ouch. When you take damage, it charges up your limit break. Click on Fury to use it. Double next action ready to use. We're all charged up. Rawr. Okay, so it doubles the next thing I do, which was the sword. This is really neat because it's the same mechanics of a deck-building roguelike, but it's presented in such a way that is very simplified. Because I feel like a lot of times these sorts of games, like, keep people away. Like, they're not, like, it's not really their thing. I like these sorts of games, and I think that this is presented in, like, almost like a Paper Mario style format, which is cool. All right. Eat apples to restore your health. Okay, so, yum, yum. Battle Axe, max 4, do 2x that damage. Okay, take. Another enemy, Hothead. Let's go for it. Let's do this thing. This battle axe is more powerful than your sword, but needs 4 or less. I understand. Okay. So I can just attack with the sword, which might be worthwhile because I have a 6, and this re-rolls my dice. So let's do this. And I can only do that once per turn. So let's re-roll this to try and get something lower, please. There we go. Nice. That was a good turn. End turn. Some equipment will inflict status effects when used. This fireball, for example, it's going to burn. So if you throw an even dice in here, and Hothead has a 6, it'll deal that much damage, and it'll burn 1 dice. So 6 damage and burn 1. And it says, sets the next dice on fire, costs 2 HP to extinguish. Okay. And fire is bad, I guess. Sure. Let's do... a 4 would be better here. So if I want to extinguish this, that actually... Oh, that's that's another burn. Okay, I can double my action. We might need the 3. Let's see if we can get a 6. That's a 5. I would be willing to keep the 5. So which one does more damage on a Fury? We would be doubling the 5 to do 10 damage, which would kill it, so it's irrelevant. But in this example, we would do 2 times 3, which is 6, times 2, which is 12. So this would actually be better. So just to make sure that that is how that works, let's use Fury and then do this, which will do 6 twice. Got it. Cool. Congratulations, you're now level 2. Your maximum health increased by 4 hearts. And you receive an extra dice. And you get all your health when you level up. Got it. We level up in 4 stars. Let's go get this. A matchstick. Okay. And I can just click this and I'll go get it. A bump. Dice value +1. Look, it's the exit. So what's the equipment do? Oh, I see. Okay, so when I get more stuff, I won't be able to hold it all, and things take up slots. Got it. The tutorial section of this game is really good. Really good. Hey there, friend. Your enthusiasm is adorable, but I'll let you in on a secret. It's time for you to die. You get 3 dice. If you want, you can see what the enemy's moves are here. You can freeze my dice. Doesn't really seem that scary. I gotta get my Fury up, but I do that by taking damage. Burns 1 dice, reusable. So is there a reason I wouldn't want to do that? I'm just trying to understand. If I set a dice on fire and then use my sword, does that do burn damage? Is that what that's saying? Because that's what I perceive that to be. Or it's just to take damage to build your limit break. I want to test it so I understand exactly what it's doing. So I'm going to throw my 2 in there, because my 2 is my baby one. It just gives him a burn. So it gets rid of one of my dice, and it just sends him a burn. And it doesn't matter what I've rolled, except it has to be even. Got it. Awesome. This is a dice value +1. So if I do that here, it just increases it to a 4. Got it. And obviously that's good, because that allows me to do this and this, which is the most I could have possibly done. So that was a good turn, and now I understand the mechanic of Matchstick. And he had to take 2 health to... Oh, I think he elected not to use his dice, actually. Got it. It burns his die. I understand. It's 1 burn to an enemy. You do that as many times as you want. Okay. Turns the highest dice rolled into a 1. That sucks. Reroll the 1. Nice. Okay. Reroll this 1. Let's bump this. Okay, that's a good turn. That's really good. Let's do the battle axe and the sword. And I still have this, and I can just burn him with it. That was good. I'm getting I'm getting pretty lucky on these. So these inflict shock, so there's more status ailments. Okay. So I'm shocked for 3. This says temporarily disables random equipment. Can use a dice to unshock. So now I can't use my battle axe. I can't use my... Because I'm shocked for 3, it's done 3 things. That's... bad. Also, try bumping a 6. That's a good point. It'd be interesting if they'll let me have a 7 or if there is a cap. But right now I can't even use it. So I can re-roll. I can use a dice to unshock a thing. Okay, place a dice to release the shock. Let's re-roll a 3. That's a good one for my sword. I want to use my battle axe. So let's re-roll the 5 and try to get a 4. And if I end up getting higher, I still have my 3 to fall back on. It's another 5. Let's try it again. Okay, I got my 4. So then what I'll do is I'll throw this to unlock this. Then I can use this. Then I can use this. Rock on. Good turn. Okay. Burn a dice, burn a dice, burn a dice. And the status ailments go away. So you can actually just end your turn if you don't want to deal with this. He's only got 6 health. So if I just re-roll this and get a 6, that's close. Or if I use a 3. Did I have a 3? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, there's a 6. I'll just do that. Okay, I win. Nice. I couldn't have sworn it was time for you to die. Is my watch wrong? What time do you make it? You win. Yeah, I could have put a 3 on the battle axe and won that way too, but I'll take this victory. And I've made my way to the exit. So that was like the tutorial, and now I'm on floor 2. So it's basically like how far can we get? And right now, I feel like I'm doing all right. I do want to try bumping the 6. I gotta remember to do that. Sneezy, try it. So I'm assuming it won't let me just go wherever I want, right? So if I try to go here, I can't do it. And I can't do this. I have to fight things as they're in my way. It's like Super Mario Bros. 3. All right, Sneezy, what you got? Enemy moves. They need doubles to do a sneeze, which reduces the countdowns on all equipment. Spike, 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 so they have to roll 6s. Okay. Well, let's try and do a good, if we can. Let's start by swapping this out for 4? A 4? Shoot. Okay. Well, let's bump this 6. Oh, it gives you an extra dice. That's nasty. Because then you could combat roll that into another thing. It's just you would run out of stuff to use it on, I guess. But this is reusable. Cool. Okay. Well, that definitely sort of sucks. But I'll do this, and then I have to use this, which isn't very much. Oh, it has to be an even. Oh, okay. Not the best turn in the world, but... see what you got, bud. Hit me for 3. Hit me for 3. So the 6 is... it. You could just add up to a 6. All right, so first things first, I have my 4. So this is good. If I could get my... the only way this could be better is if... okay, so this is not going to get any better. I might as well just do that. But if I could turn this into a 6... okay, so I got a 6. And now I'll get an extra dice off of that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Except it has to be even. I ran into this problem last time. If it's not even, it doesn't do me any good. But mechanically, it's sound. Mechanically, it'll work. And I got my Fury. Okay. You're easy to kill now. You're very easy to kill. Limit break. I don't think I carry my limit break from one thing to another, but this is a good chance to test that too, because I could just kill you with death time. I win. Okay. So I got a coin, you got 2 experience. Level up, and when you level up, your health gets refilled, which is great. Choose a reward, a spiked shield or a boomerang. You do 2x damage to the enemy, but that to yourself, I don't like that. Spiked shield. So max 5. If you roll an even, you do damage, and if you do odd, you do a shield. But it looks like this takes up less of a slot. I don't want to, but like, best case scenario, I do 12 damage to an enemy, but then I do 6 to myself. I don't want to do that. I'll take the shield. Shield. And like, the advantage is the boomerang was smaller, but like... So, what would I replace this with? The axe is good. I'm pretty consistently doing like 6 to 8 damage with that. The sword is good because it's just straight up 6 damage. And like, this gives me a shield. But if the shield goes away at the end of the round, because it seems like that sort of thing would happen, then like, it's not really helpful. Kind of happy with the way things are at the moment. Let's go get this. It's another bump. So I got 2 bumps. The problem is, that's still not that good. I really need more. I need 2 swords if I wanted to get any benefit out of that. But the battle axe is still prefer the battle axe. I can do more damage. The matchstick is nice because it's reusable, and having something reusable is really good. Let's go fight this guy. Let's see where we are here. Oh, and my fury stays. Oh, okay. Ooh. So if you hold on to your fury, you still have it. That changes everything. That changes everything. Okay. Dryad is strong against poison. Poison slingshot, 12. Add 4 poison. Venus flytrap. Do attack damage on 6. Restore health. Okay, because you're a Dryad. So I can do some nonsense right off the bat here, because I can do 8 damage, which would be 16 damage, which is that's what I should do. So let's start by just 16 damage. So that's good. And then if I bump this, it'll give me a 1. Yeah, I think having the other bump would be, because I'm just thinking out loud here. If I put the 6 into the bump, it gives me an extra die. If I had another bump, I could turn that 1 into a 2, which allows me to actually use like the matchstick. Neat. All right. Well, first things first, I need to like turn this into a 4, so I can actually do this. And I can actually do this. Okay. But still, like, not bad. And going into a battle with Fury already is helpful. And this thing is super dead. Okay. I win? Here, just do this. Boom shakalaka. Okay. Cool. Cool. Couldn't you bump 6, then re-roll? Yeah, you could re-roll. Thank you, chat. That's another good point. Might as well go get this health, because it's free. What is this? Your store. Oh, a new adventurer. Come on in. Welcome to Dungeon Supplies for you. I've got some great stuff in stock. Need socks, weapons, a small houseplant. Interesting. So this is what the money's for. Snake Eye Charm, roll 2 1s. Which I haven't really needed to do that. Dagger. This, ooh, see, that's interesting. This is a small one, max 3, but it's reusable, so you can throw your extra dice away. And then the Midnight Charm, roll 2 6s. But I don't really have a use for that right now. The dagger's cool, though. Give me the dagger. Let me take a look here. So, the extra bump is helpful, because you can always do the reroll, which is nice, that you just always have that. I think I might swap out the dagger for the matchstick, because this requires evens, and this is just max 3, so I'm probably going to have a greater chance of getting a chance to use the dagger and do more damage. And I'm very aggressive. I'm very aggressive. Whenever I play these sorts of games, I like to do as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do Stereohead, Fireman. Stereohead. He's level 2. Steven, your red player is showing. Chess says burn player found. Guilty. Very guilty. Okay, so this is... I only get to use this once. I gotta do my rerolls. Let's start by rerolling the 1. Cool. There's a 6. I want to re-roll that 5. Right? Yeah, I want to re-roll that 5. Okay, I got a 2. Not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. So we'll turn this... Oh, I could have done the... I keep forgetting that that's an option now. I can turn the 6 into an extra die and then re-roll that 1, but whatever. Let's do... It still would have been better to do it this way because a 5 is not that helpful to me. So if I do this, I'm going to get 6 damage. So I definitely want to do that. So let's do 6 damage here, 2 damage here, and 6 damage here. That seemed reasonable. Sonic Wave. Weakens enemy. New status ailment. And I have Fury. Okay, weaken. Temporarily weakens random equipment. Oh, I see. The max now on this is 5, and the max on this is 2. So, and that's why it has a minus next to it. Got it. Well, the max on this is still 4. And if I use Fury, I'll do 16 damage and win. But if I can hold my Fury and win otherwise, I'd rather do that so I have it for next battle. So if I do this, I'll do 8 damage. And I can still do... Oh, yeah, I can win this. I'll have to re-roll, but I can still do this. So let's do this. Let's do this. And then he's got 1, so I just need to get this a 2 or less. A 2 or less. A 2 or less. Son of a... Okay. 5s, please. Put the 5s into my mouth. 3, 3, 3. This is weakened, but also I've already won, so... You're dead. You win! Thanks. And I have my Fury for, you know, an anvil must let you... So I can leave, but there's treasure. The Fireman's a little harder. What's this do? Come in, come in. I don't think we've met. I'm Ned. I'm in charge of equipment around here. What does this do? You can upgrade things. Ah! Is it free? Ooh, it makes it smaller. Ooh, it makes it smaller. That seems good. That's what I want. That's the... Oh, what does this do? I mean, this is pretty good, too. 2 uses this turn is really good, too, but the Battle Axe taking up less space means that I have room for another bump anyway. So let's do that, I think. And it's free. Perfect. That also means I have room for... Let's do a bump. Don't quote me on let's do a bump, by the way. Fireman! Let's fight the Fireman. Fight! And I got my... It's weak to ice. Okay. I don't have anything of that nature. My limit break right off the bat is here. Let's re-roll the 1 and see what we get. Okay. If we... Let's bump this. Reroll this. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. Now we just turn this into a 4, and we are... Oh, we cooking tonight! All right, so now let's Fury. 4. 16 damage. And then... There. Boom, shakalaka! That was good. That was good. That was good. That was real good. Okay. You have 6 health. it's not gonna work out well for you. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's re-roll this and see what we can do. A 3. I guess I'll just bump this to a 6 and hit him. I win? Cool. Neat. Level up, and I don't have to go get that apple. So my maximum health is 4 and up, and I got an extra dice! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill the crap out of this guy. I'm gonna kill him so dead. He's gonna be very deceased by the time I'm done with him. 2 is not gonna help me that much. I already got my 4 for this. So I should probably just launch this. That can't get any better. Let's see if I can get a 6. A 3 is good for that. Got a 5. Let's see. I'm definitely going to put my 3 here. So let's do that, because I'm not going to do anything with that. Turning this into a 6 is good, but this is not helpful. I could try to re-roll this. I get a 1. If I bump both of these, I'll get an extra die. I guess that's the best solution? It doesn't really matter. It's the same either way. But it makes me feel cooler because I had extra dice. So here, have some damage. All right. Down to 13. Combine dice. Okay. Into the hammer. And pea shooter. You'll probably be dead next turn, and I got my Fury too. Shocked. Temporarily disables random equipment. It disabled one of my bumps. So first things first, let's get the extra die, because why not? Then let's turn this into... Well, hold on. The 1 is actually not the least valuable thing here. I already have a 6 for this. I already have this. In fact, throw it away. I already have it. The 1 is... The worst thing I have is actually a 5. So I should be re-rolling the 5. Which gave me a 5. Thanks. Gave me a 6. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. So the most I can get off of the battle axe is 2. Ugh. That sucked. It's fine. There's an apple waiting for me. I get to eat an apple. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But that was not good. There's an RNG element, which is fun, but also, infuriating. Oh, you're okay. You did that. Here, die. Cool. Holding on to my Fury. For like the bad people. 7 health. Yes. A free thing. Yes. A bump. Okay. I don't need that bump. Bump, 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 bump. The dagger's really helpful because spare dice is actually, doing damage. Double bump's not bad. This doesn't have a place. This is not bad, but the even thing throws me off. I kind of like the setup I have now. Let's go see if there's anything. Let's eat this. Let's go see if there's anything for sale that would make my life better. A broadsword. Okay. An iron shield. And nightstick shocks the enemy reusable, but that's another even thing. There's really no reason not to upgrade to the broadsword. Because the broadsword is just better. So we're going to do that. We're going to take this. Swap this out, put in the broadsword, because it's just better. Okay. Next floor. And we're over 20 minutes, but, like, this game's fun. And also, I'm gonna keep going to see where we get. Sorceress, Loud Bird. While I have health and fury, let's take on the Loud Bird. Oh, it is a Loud Bird. How rude. I got my limit break right off the bat. Squawk needs doubles. Flight. And since I'm going first, this is gonna help a lot. Okay, so let's re-roll. 3s are good for this. I want something lower than a 4 for this, or lower than a 5 for this. Let's re-roll a 2, because if I can get a 6 and get extra dice, there we go. Okay, so let's get an extra die, and then re-roll it and try to get lucky. Son of a pisser, please, anything better than a 2. A 2. Okay. Let's turn this into a 4. And then, with 5 freaking dice. Most damage I can do. 6 and 2 is 8 times 2 is 16. So it's actually the same now. Whatever fury I want to use, it doesn't matter. Okay, so fury. This will still be 16 damage. Okay, and then 3 and 3. That's a pretty strong hit. Now, obviously, I had my fury ready, and that's going to play into it a little bit, but silence. That's not good. Silence and weaken. Okay, silence cannot use special character skills. Gross, so I can't do this. Or limit breaks. Temporarily weakens random equipment. Okay, okay, place 2 dice to break the silence. I'm under the assumption it will last only 1 turn, and then I'll come back. I hope that's how that works. In the meantime, I can do damage here, and I can do damage here. Yeah. Let's do this, and he's dead, so I guess it didn't matter. I wasn't even looking at his health. I was just so focused on, like, how do I do this? And it didn't matter. I beat him. He's dead. And I'm kind of out for blood because I've just been going out of my way to kill people. Probably don't have enough money for things. Your matchstick for her whip. This is the trading post. Get rid of my matchstick, which I'm not even using. Get a whip. Do fire damage. On 6, inflict 1 burn. I'll do the deal because I don't care about the matchstick because I'm not using it, but this doesn't particularly seem like something I'm interested in doing because I have to roll a 6. And 6 damage and 1 burn is still not quite as good as just doing 8 damage with the broadsword. Also, this thing I thought was a vlog camera. I was like, oh, look, the logo's there, but it's not. It's not. Sure. I'll trade you. Let's go fight the sorceress. Okay. Cauldron. Electric shock. Infliction. Infliction's good if you have 1s. Okay, so first things first. I've got a 4 for this. That's cool. In fact, take it. I'm not going to do anything with that. Let's turn this into something else. Let's turn this into something else. That's better. Okay, I get a 5. Let's... This is a max 3, so actually this would be better rolled into a... Okay, now I have a 6. Well, that's not great. Let's put the 6 here. Let's turn this into a 3 and do 3 damage? Seems correct. Okay. Let's see where we are now. Cauldron. Electric Shock. Infliction. But I have Fury. I don't think I'll need it. Pretty sure. Really? Stupid Shock! I probably want to do that, actually. Let's throw my 2 in here. I could also just kill you if I use my Fury. Can I kill you without my Fury? 8 damage, and 8 will kill you. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, damage. Give me... I don't have to do this, but I'm already on the path. Done. Cool. Cool. They dying. Give me that health. Thanks very much. Snowman! So, I understand why... Exactly. Snowman's weak to fire, and like that would have been one advantage of the whip. That also might be why you change equipment between battles, is because you need to do elemental damage. 44. Could end this real quick. Let's reroll a 2. Reroll a 1. 5. Okay. Doesn't help me very much. Start with that. Lots of damage. Reroll this. Something smaller. Cool. Or not. All right, go ahead and give me the 6 here. Put the 6 here. Put the 3 here. Cool. Down to 17. Not bad. So you're going to be doing a lot of free stuff with odds. But you rolled... half of your rolls were even, so that sucks for you. Turns the highest rolled dice into a 1. It's all right. I roll those on my own. I roll those on my own. Ooh, these are good. Oh, wow! Ooh! Oh, snap! That's real good. Okay, so this... Oh, I have 1 already. Oh. Never mind. I got all excited. I love a good snowball fight, and that really was pretty good. Want to stick around and make snow angels? Everyone's so friendly. Also, I leveled up, so I don't even need the stuff. Choose a reward. Shield bash or upgrade equipment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Need doubles bash with shield to do shield damage. Let's upgrade equipment. So that's an obvious one. That one cannot be upgraded. That's an obvious one. 2 uses is good. I'm probably ultimately going to do more damage with the dagger, because these each do 1 additional damage. But with the dagger, if I put 2 dice onto it, it's going to do more. So I am going to make it a dagger plus. The bump is also good too. But dagger seems obvious. Oh, Chaz says dagger. Okay. At least I feel better about my choice. Let's upgrade the dagger. Cool. Get something good. A staff that deals 6 fire damage and burns 1 dice. And it costs 8 to use. But it's still only... it costs 8 to use, and you're only doing 7 damage. This is better. Sorry. It just is. Maybe I'll swap it out if I really need fire. Things are going pretty good. I'm on floor 5, and there's only 6 floors. All right, there's health here. Can I, like, skip it? Yes, I can. Wicker Man, not the bees. Wicker Man's weak to fire. I might have to start worrying about elements soon, but that's all right. First things first. I've got a few 3s, which is great. Let's see if we can get something other than the 2. There's a 6. Okay, let's bump that up to get an extra die and turn that 1 into anything else. Woo! Okay, yeah. Boom! Shaka! Waka! That was good. And your turn. Okay. Oh, honey, you're going to have to do better than that. You're going to have to do better than that. Did I already win? This is 8 and 8 is... Yeah, I won. Okay. Sayonara, sucker! All right, don't need that yet. They provide more health each floor, which is nice. Let's get the treasure first. Seems obvious. Chocolate cookie. Repeat the next attack for 12. But does it factor in Fury? And I don't know. Because if it factored in Fury, that would be good. Because if it factored in Fury, you could use this, and then you could do your 16, and then it would do it for 32. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to take it. Worry about it later. Again, I'm out for blood. Upgrade a thing. What's in my backpack? This would become Staff Plus. That costs less. That no longer has a max. Sword is crap. No more sword. I'm going to do my broadsword. I like the dagger, but, like, you only need one, and it's already upgraded. The bump would be good. Would bump be better than broadsword? I'd rather do damage. Cool Covenanters would take the bump. You can put something else over the other bump. It's true. That is true. If one of my bump was a double bump, then this could become something else. That's true. And then I don't lose anything. Or I could just have 3 bumps. All right, I'll go for the bump. Everything within my body screams to do more damage, and I like doing damage. But I'll take the bump. Okay. And then if I do that, what would I replace here? Actually, I don't have very many options. I have chocolate cookie, and I have another bump. It's fine. Let me fight the Paper Knight and see if there's anything I can buy. Fight! Paper Knight is weak to fire. Everyone's weak to fire, so it seems. Bump plus. All right, so I got my 4. Let's re-roll a 1. Please, God. A 5. Okay. All right. Do I want an extra die? So this can go here. Actually, no, wait, that doesn't help me. Yeah, I'm stuck with this 5, actually. The 5's not going to help me. I think the math on this just works out regardless. If I throw this in here, like if I make another die, I'll have a 1, and I can put that here. If I double this, I think it works out to be about the same. This will, okay, so if I do this, and then do this, you can just keep feeding a 6 into the bumps to get extra die. So at least I can do some extra damage. Okay, so let's do this. Because each time those are doing, you know, something plus 1. Okay. Not the best, but still almost half of the health. Oh, look, you have glue. Also, that was a big hit. I have Fury, and one of my dice are locked. Nice. Just cannot use. Can't unlock it, just can't use it. I think I want to Fury you. Pretty sure I want to Fury you. Because it's... If I Fury you, I can kill you. And I would like to kill you. I would like you to be dead. Okay, let's do this. Something less than a... less? There we go. You're dead. Okay. Sure. Sure. Chat has different opinions on some of the plays. But they also might be better opinions. Restore 10 health. I don't need to do that. I got 2 apples. Upgrade equipment for 4 gold. Spatula, flip a dice, upside down. I'll just upgrade something. Bump, 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 bump. Let's do the broadsword finally. There we go. Okay. Let's eat this. Yum, 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 yum. And then I don't want to waste this until we fight this stuff. And let's fight it, because experience is great. And leveling up gives me extra dice, and it's like, why would I not do that? Okay. This. That's my 4. So let's go ahead and do that, because I'm definitely doing that. These 3s are already ready, but I could bump to get extra dice, which is what chat was yelling at me about, which is reasonable. Is actually reasonable. Okay. Trying to see if I can... I could just roll one of these into a 6. But I need the 3s. But I want to do as much damage... You know what? Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. No, wait. Not heart of the cards. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. That'll at least give me this. I could re-roll this into something potentially better. But if it's higher than 3, that's bad. I could get another die. It's a lot of die. So already I'm doing extra damage. And I can, like... The probability here is not wonderful. But I like to gamble. It didn't work. All right, well, at least I'm doing some damage here. So boom, 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 and boom. That was a good turn. Probably not the best, but good. Oh, look what you can do. Locking my dice down. Fine. Also, I see why they want to put this game on iOS and Android. It would actually do really well. 2 of my dice are locked. That sucks. But I can get dice back by bumping them. Ah, I'm a madman! Roll them! That's a 3. I'll take it. That's a 3. I'll take it. Give me a 4. Yeah! That's exciting. Boom! Shaka frickin'... Oh, you're already dead. Man, when you get a 6, the bumps are good. Do the bumps. Do the bumps. Can I see my level? No? Kind of curious how much longer it'll take before I level up and just get my health back naturally. Let's kill this rhino beetle. So that makes sense. Yeah, the 6 bump is crazy. Let's just keep doing this. Honestly, like, there's another 4, but I already have a 4. So 4 is actually not good. Like, a 1 is more valuable than a 4. So let's go ahead and use this. It's out of my life. And I've already bumped, so I don't need this. I need... Yeah, I can use this stuff. I can't use a 4, so give me something other than a 4. Other than a 4. Gosh darn it. Okay. Still though. Now I want that other bump. I'm like, yeah, bump 4 times. Bump, bump. Okay, I got them 4s. And I got a limit break. I might try to hold that till the next floor, actually. Can I get a 6? I should be re-rolling one of these 4s. Can I get a 6? A 6? No, you may not. Okay, do I have to use a Fury to kill him in 1 hit? This will do 8. Math is hard. I'll just do this first. Or I could bump. Or let's turn this into a 6. And then turn this into a 4. Now you're thinking with portals. and now he's dead. Probably didn't need to do that regardless, but whatever. And now I have my Fury. Fee, fi, fo, fice. I smell the blood of a walking dice. I win! And I level up. And I'm now at my max level, and I increased my health, which is what I was after. And I receive an extra dice to go into the final floor. Yes. Yes. I'm feeling good about this. Warrior versus Beatrice. Oh, so the last floor is just a boss. Okay, so I don't know anything about this person. But I'm really happy with my setup, especially with all my bumps. I have to have a dagger to use those extra die. The battle axe is good. The broadsword is good. This has been serving me pretty well, so I'm just going to go for it. Fight! Renee says she's the bee's knees. Well, if it isn't another dice. Oh, wait. If it's only one of you, is it Deuce? That sounds right. Anyway, welcome to defeat, Deuce. Or Douse. Anyway, 70 health is a lot of health. But I have a limit break, so I can start with that, get rid of it, and then work towards my next one, which seems correct. All right. I can bump a 5, but I would rather not. Let's start with a 1. Let's take my chances on the 1 and try and get a 4. Or a 3. I mean, the 2 is still valuable. It's a 1. Come on, 6! Got a 4. Well, there's my 4. And actually, my Fury is better on the broadsword now, because with a 6, I do 9 times 2, which is 18. So the broadsword is actually the Fury one now. Okay, so let's be bumping. Oh, yeah. All right, so Fury, my broadsword. It's a good start, and then battle axe, and then, oh, we're gonna stab you with a dagger all night long, lady. You took half of your health in the first turn. Welcome to hell. Bee sting, flight, bee sting. Yeah, I'm glad I used my Fury right off the bat, because I'm already, like, getting up another Fury. I'm gonna have another Fury. Oh, almost have another Fury. I'm close. Place a dice to release this shock. Okay, so I have my 6, which is good. It's not bad. If I open this, I can make more dice. Seems good, because this is my bump plus. So if I pay 1 dice, I'll make more dice. So let's do that. You fool! Don't you see what I've done? Battle Axe would be good, but I'd have to pay a dice to do that. But that's probably okay. Because I can only do 2, and if I do this, I get rid of 2, but I can, like, re-roll to do better than that. So let's re-roll this. It's a 5. It's not what I want, and a 5 actually is bad. A 3, okay. And let's take our chances with a 1 and try and get something higher than 1. A 2, okay. Well, that's not the best thing in the world, but it's also not the worst. So let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's get on in there. You are almost dead, lady. You are almost dead. You are gonna have to do better than this. Of course, I'm taking some serious damage, though. And I have my limit break, so... I was just trying to get a 6. It didn't work. Welcome to hell! Congratulations! Your very first victory! Am I super strong now? Well, no! But look, you're off to a great start. You've beaten a whole episode. Just 35 increasingly difficult episodes to go. Wait, what? 35? Increasingly difficult? And of course, every time you beat an episode, you get the chance to spin the wheel! And if the wheel ends up on a star, you get to leave the dungeons and take home your heart's desire. Get ready to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel! You're not chanting. Oh, sorry. Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel! Here we go. Ah, bad luck. No prize this time. But never mind, there are plenty of episodes to come. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel! You can stop chanting now. All right. So I beat episode 1. And it looks like there's obviously different characters that probably have different traits. You've unlocked the Thief. So whenever you start, you can play as the Warrior, which is the character we use, difficulty 1 star, or you can play as the Thief. And there's 2 stars, and probably is something a little different. That was really good. And also that was a long first 20 because I had a lot of fun. It was like, I refuse to stop. I just refuse to stop. As I said at the beginning of this, this is coming out this year at some point for iOS, Android, and Switch. Seems like it'll be a good fit for all those platforms. Currently, if you want to play Dicey Dungeons, it's available on PC, Mac, and Linux. And if you're interested in picking that up, use the link in the description box down below to pick it up on Humble, and you will support Mal, myself, and the channels in the process, which we appreciate. And that's it for today. MTAN, thank you for sending this my way. I had heard about this game, and I had a feeling it would be something I like, and I like it a lot. The way in which it presents the game is so much more accessible than some other games like this, and it's still just as fun. And I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for more Stephen Plays First 20.